Hey everyone, welcome to Magnolias. We are live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I'm Amy.
I'm Kate, and we have some crazy special buys for you today. It's been feeling like a gloomy, dreary day here in Norfolk, Nebraska, and we thought we would heat things up with some hot deals today. So we have a selection of 12/12 only special buys up to 50% off. Yes, you heard that correct. And I'm going to drop one link. We have about 12 items today on this special deal just for the fun of it. And this is an automatic deal, no code needed.
That's right. You just need to buy it today,
Yes.
12/12, for the discount to work.
Correct.
It is a one-day only offer. We're going to run through all the items today, give you some tips on how you could use them, and show you the specials. It is a very unusual thing that this is going to be a special, to be honest. This has been a highly popular
I don't think we've done this before. We have not done a special buy like this before. A hot deal, flash sale. You guys watching live are getting the perk of getting this deal. So,
a perk.
Yay.
You get the perks. They're all for you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey, thanks for
Brenda,
hanging out
Tracy,
today.
aloha, Kathy. Hello, Pat. How are you today?
Yes.
So
here we
fun
are. Facebook's
deals.
working. That was quite the drama
Yay.
yesterday. If you didn't figure it out, we couldn't even post that we weren't live because there was no Facebook happening.
Right.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
At the time we needed it. So if you missed it, we jumped over to YouTube, where we do have a YouTube channel. It's a good backup plan, people. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes. YouTube has always been there. It's always been a steady presence in the world since the dawn of the internet. So thankful for that. But we're happy to be back today. And to make up for somewhat lost time, we're doing these flash deals today. It is one link for you today, guys. When it's gone, it's gone. We will not be bringing these in. And again, it's up to 50% off. So I have a feeling as soon as we start talking about these things, the orders are going to come rolling in. We don't combine orders, FYI, but it's all on one page. So just preview, we're going to show you how to style these things today.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for jumping on and joining us. Thanks for saying hi. Welcome, welcome.
Good to have you on today,
Very
Sharon and
nice.
Donna. Hello, everyone. Who doesn't love a sale, Carol says.
That's right. We like to bring them to you. And today, Kate's creative idea was just to grab a handful of items, 12 items to be exact, mark them 40 to 50% off, let them be purchased for pretty much 12 hours, and you'll be able to get some deals.
12 hours. Oh my
12
gosh,
hour,
Mom.
12 hours.
It's 12 for 12 hours. Why didn't we think of this?
Did you just make it active at noon?
Yes.
Okay.
This is crazy. 12 hours on 12/12 flash sale. Wow, you're a marketing genius. I'm going to post that.
No, I just kind of thought.
How did we not
that you're
put
going
that
to end it
together?
at midnight, and that makes 12 hours.
Yeah, but that's just crazy that I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh.
She's always trying to work all the angles. So there, I just gave her an angle. Look at me go.
Look at that. Good job.
Woo! So
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited about these lanterns. We've been showing them at the store and dressing them up for people as they walk in, but I don't think we've ever shown them really dressed up here on a live before. So I'll show you some of the different ways you can use these cute little lanterns.
These are the Snowflake Punch Detail Lanterns. Today only 40% off, making the small was $40, then $46.52. They are today $23, $27, and $31.
23,
Great gift idea too.
27 and 31. Well, if you need gifts under $50, you can still dress them up and be well under budget. So that's amazing. And we have them in different sizes to make sure you can figure out what fits where. Like, for instance, these little guys are really quite small, and the Fia Flame that you see in the medium doesn't quite fit in the small one. So that's why we have some things in mind to show you that fit in here. I actually didn't get a battery going in this little situation.
What kind do you need?
They're right down, you have to rob them from that, right on the chair. There's nothing in there.
Oh.
So if you want to put a battery in them, the candles that we have that fit are the little 2-inch guys. So this is such a baby lantern that you're going to want like a 2-inch diameter candle to fit inside, and you can see when I turn it, look, it just fits. So you really can't get anything bigger than that. And this cute little fabric wrapped herringbone candle is not part of the promo, but they're inexpensive as it is. Kate will share that with you. There's 2 heights available, and they don't both fit side by side. I thought that would be brilliant, but no, they don't go in there. So you can get one in there.
Yeah.
And it's a tiny little herringbone.
I thought even just a little pine in there would be cute.
Are these off-on timer?
Yes.
I have the pine
I think
right
they're
here.
just off on. You do, okay.
Yes. So we can, these are just off-on. They have this little flame inside. And if you would notice, there are 2 different heights, both of which fit inside there perfectly. And if you drop that link, this is a regular price. I think they're like $8.50 or something in that neighborhood. They take the 2 AA batteries, so super cute. That is one idea for the baby lantern.
$16 and $19.
They also can sit, this little situation here can sit on a candle ring. You could put it in a candle ring, but you know you don't want to hide any of it. It's not very big. So what I was messing with right before we started is layering a basic candle ring like this snow cedar candle ring, which is 12 inches. And your piece will fit down inside there. If you wiggle it in there, you also can layer it.
Is $22 is the regular 25% off deal today.
Okay, it's just grabbing a regular price snow cedar, and I'm mixing it now with the beaded candle ring. That is a sale item.
So the special buy, you got 40% off these gorgeous lanterns, putting them under $31. And then you have the opal candle ring is half off today, 50% off. I have this one at my house.
She does. I better show it
is only $7 today, the opal bead candle ring. What a good addition to a gift or all around your candles at your house. You can really go crazy with those for $7.
Seeing the opal on the camera. You can see the opal in person, but I don't think you can see the opal on the camera very well. They have a little color to the beads. They're not just clear, but they are like a glass bead. Are they acrylic or glass? They feel
acrylic.
They feel cold, so they make me. It feels like they're glass. You know.
I think they're labeled as acrylic, but they do feel like glass.
They feel like glass. They are so acrylic, nicely done that they feel like glass.
Yeah.
So here would be a little bit of sparkle nestled in the candle ring and glowing for you there. That is an option on that small guy, and he fits just on top. He's not down in the ring. He fits just on top. But I think proportion-wise, it's really a nice combination. If you have a red candle ring at home, you could layer some red berries around here. We have other styles that can nest on top of this snowy cedar candle ring, but it really does something for it.
And I will note on these really fun lanterns, again, 40% off today only, a 12-hour 12/12 sale, as we've now come to learn. These things, they come packaged where the handles are folded down in the box so they can stack within each other. What I did for 20 minutes, I just put the bubble wrap in here and it already started getting its shape back. So when you get them, put something in the handles to help get that nice curved shape. I only had 30 minutes and it went this far, so I imagine if you left it overnight, it'd be perfect.
It just needs a little help from traveling, so heads up on that item.
Yes. Does the mini Fia Flame fit? Yes, the mini Fia Flame would fit. I just didn't have an example.
We don't have any here to show you, but they do fit, and they would sit in there. That's a rechargeable item. A Fia Flame, if you're new and you don't know what that is, it's an LED device that charges in the wall with a USB cord. And that will give you, at my house, it'll go 3 days on the timer setting until I have to recharge it. So it'll turn on 3 different nights, and then I have to plug it in. And then if you just turn it on every night at the same time, it will, one time, it will turn on each night for you. So it's a timered item. We can also use some decorative
yes, our curly twig spray
inside. So you could design it so that it's more of like an open lantern and put some stems inside. That would look good. This is just a single little snow twig stem, curly snow twig, and this is a pine spray, but it might have a different name. I'm just getting the little stems out of the way and making them into a foot here.
Hello, Carol. Joanne has the opal candle rings on her nightstands with a tree. Fun idea. I have my little opal candle rings around my potted cedar tree, and they're so cute.
Let's just set these 2 things together. Do you see how we spiraled a little foot? And then you could tuck it all in there, but I kind of like it deliberately sticking out and left open. And then
Vicky says a lighted faux Christmas tree fits in the large one.
Oh, really?
You can do a lot with the large one, so we'll show that how I styled that next one.
So then you could get your candle and set it all inside there with your pine situation and leave the door open. Just ajar. Would you like it that way? So that's another option. And then our candle ring, if you tried moving this whole thing over to the candle ring, and you placed it on top, it's a little big. So if you're going to ask that question, it fits, but it does cover part of it. So that's another idea. This snow situation looks good though. Just setting it on the snow looks just fine.
It does, yeah, very cozy. And wintry too. These aren't overtly Christmas. These are also fun gift ideas. So if you're looking for the last few things, especially hostess gifts, I feel like these would be nice hostess gifts at 40% off today. So for 12 hours on 12/12, we have special buys at 40 and 50% off items. So
there you go.
Very fun deal today.
An idea of a last minute gift. Okay, let's put that back in here.
Oh, Sharon said you could put one of the Holy Families in it and design it with the door open.
That would be good.
Very good idea.
See, we should have asked you guys first for ideas before we got on the live here, because you're going to help us get some ideas without
Hi, Grandma.
struggling.
Grandma and Grandpa are forgoing lunch to watch us.
Really?
That's
Well, you can do
dedication.
both. We won't be offended
No,
if you
we
eat
won't.
while you watch us. Here's the little angel going inside. Okay,
Very
so let's
cute.
get back to the angel.
Yeah,
next.
let's talk about the angel. So the angel today is 50% off. We have 2 styles. This is a great ornament, stocking stuffer, a sweet gift if someone lost someone this year. These are 50% off, making them $7. They are 5 inches tall, I believe. Can I measure one?
Yep. Can you get it?
They are, yes, 5 inches tall and about 2 inches wide. We have an angel holding a dove, like you see here, and one holding a heart. You can see the detail on it is just really nice. Lots of detail, very pretty gift. Only $7 today. $7.75 is the price.
And they do stand as table pieces, so I kind of like them that way. And the detail, that was unusual. It's very hard to find tiny, tiny things that are nicely done with the facial features. So that is exactly why that was chosen, because it passed the bar of beautiful pieces with nice detail, good giftables, and now a super low price point. Under $10 gift.
Yes.
If you're doing an ornament exchange, these are perfect.
Oh, yeah, good point. So, yes, 50% off today. They were originally $15, making them $7 today.
I like the idea of using the door open and putting the nativity inside. That would be a great idea.
Yeah, that's
for
nice.
sure. And then these 2 pine stems, or the spray and stem, are 25% off today. It's just 2 pieces again. I curled up the bottom there. So that is exactly what you can do with something very simple.
Nice.
Let's look at that large one again. You put some ornaments inside.
I did. So with the large one, you have a lot more real estate to work with. And so I went ahead and stacked in some vibrant ornaments. I just grabbed a few off the shelf here. I have some red and a silver in there. You could fill this even fuller. And I thought if we just had some kind of thin stem to put in with this, you could make it weedy and do a bow on top. So you're going to do a bow, right? So this is the large lantern, 40% off today, making it only $31. I have just put some red ornaments in there. You could just do winter pine stuffed in there if you wanted it to just be wintry, but with a red bow, I think that could be fun.
We're going to combo up the tinsel ribbon, which might have been regular price $10.50 a bolt. Kate will have to tell you. Might be $7.50 regular price. And we're going to mix it, where's the end, with the snowflake ribbon. This is a lightly wired ribbon. This is a no wire ribbon. And basically shoelace bows are in, as you've observed on Instagram and Facebook. It doesn't take much to make a shoelace bow. Hopefully you can tie your shoes and then you can make a bow. Hopefully, there we go. So this is a super simple, tiny little snowflake. I use that a lot at my house this year. You just sort of get a bolt and put it everywhere. It's handy to have around. It looks good. I put little bows on top of Christmas trees. My granddaughter took the extra ribbon and made leashes for her stuffed animals.
There you go.
They are all over the house. Stuffed
There's a
animals
use for everything.
Stuffed animals with leashes.
I used to do that with
snowflake ribbon.
your curling ribbon.
Did you?
Yeah.
You made leashes for the animals? Yeah, they were all being drug around with cute leashes.
I don't think you would have let me near your nice ribbon. I like the
did.
grandkids.
Yeah, the grandkids.
They can do what they want.
They took the nice ribbon. I can get it back. So I'm just doubling them up and tying a bow, a simple bow.
And our ribbon is 25% off, a part of the Christmas sale.
Basically, a person should cut this, but you know, I'm going to show you the idea. You
Yes.
get the idea. And basically, you also want quite long tails.
Yep.
On both of them, and they're going to flop intentionally and just be haphazard.
And Jennifer had said, yeah, a hair dryer just lightly warming this up to help
that's
get
a good
its form
idea.
back would be a good idea.
That's a great plan because it's kind of a vinyl faux leather, and it does take a shape from being packed. So that's all you have to overcome.
They collapse together, which is nice. If you get all three sizes, they nest within each other. Carol wanted some measurements. So the large one is just over 8 inches wide, just under 6 inches deep. Not including the handle, it's 15 inches tall.
Sorry.
The medium, the medium is 6 inches, a little over 6 inches wide, 5 inches deep, and 12 inches tall.
Okay.
And the small here with our herringbone candle is about 4.5 wide, 4 deep, and 8.5 tall, not including the handles on those measurements, so you can get a good idea of what you can do with them.
That's the sizes. So get all three, give one away, keep one for yourself, keep two for yourself, give one away.
Yeah, there you go.
The ribbon is all 25% off, and there's a third style. There's only 2 bolts left of this one. It's an unwired, sparkly mini candy ribbon, which would be super cute paired up. I would just put it with a tinsel. If you want to add some fun bows to things around your house, grab those before they're gone. There's just a handful of each kind of ribbon and only 2 of those remaining in our inventory, but 'tis the season to run out.
Oh my gosh, Ruth, I forgot about that. She said, do you remember the ornament deal of the day back in 2020? I don't really remember that.
I don't know.
2020
is a blur.
Yeah.
I was just trying to hang in there.
In years past, we've done a Christmas countdown where a different thing would be on sale every day, but it was so much work. It was exhausting.
It's technically
I'm not doing
a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm not doing it this year. So that's why we're doing 12 hours for a flash deal for you today.
So we have some ideas on lanterns. What else goes with the lanterns? I don't want to forget. I guess I grabbed a couple of bows, but that is...
You know, they're just cute on their own and mixed. You know what you can layer these lanterns with? Another special buy item here.
Oh,
that
in your display?
You can mix and match on your mantle or your table or wherever. So you guys remember our very popular Silver Village houses. These houses are glass. We did a pre-order on them. Everyone was impatiently waiting for these stunning houses. Mom showed them at her house. I showed them at my house. They look really cute with lights in them. We put these as a special buy today. We might have gone crazy, but it's okay.
Just the silver because the gold's gone.
Just the silver. The gold is gone. And these beautiful things are on sale today, and I will drop a link to those as well. They're 40% off today. So the small...
I can grab those lights.
Which lights? Okay.
Yep, let me get my lights
The small is $11 today. The medium here is $14, and the large, the tall skinny, is $17 today. So you have great price points on these very popular items. I think they're cute lined up like this if you want a straight line. They look nice together, or staggered like we've done here, and then you can put lights in them. Mom's going to show you. So these are 40% off today.
I just need to get more. I have to move my batteries around.
Yeah.
We're running out of batteries over here. That's the
no,
problem.
Elizabeth placed an order last night. Well, hopefully you didn't get any of these items last night. They're a great deal today. Kathy said, girls, I'm so tired of wrapping presents. I bet your family will be ecstatic to see these fun items.
It's not my favorite thing to do, and I have
I
no
love wrapping
help.
presents.
Yes, she likes to do that, but you're not at home with me anymore, so I got to do it myself.
No, I like wrapping presents.
But I
take a lot of pride in my pretty presents.
I do wrap them because I like them under the tree. So gift bags are lazy,
it's more satisfying to rip open a package rather than pulling it out of a gift bag.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Especially for the little kids. They have to have lots of packages. Like divide it all up, make sure there's a bunch.
Everything gets its own package.
Maybe if I shut this light off.
Yeah,
I'm trying to show you how it looks lit up.
It's too bright in here.
2 sources of light coming at us. You can barely see the lights through here. But the mercury glass in a dimly lit room allows quite a bit of light to come through it just because of the dappled nature of mercury glass. There you can see all the little holes. The light will go through the holes. It does show up just better when you are when you're in a room that's got some dim lighting. So I'm just grabbing one of my light sets that are battery operated. And what I did at my house was I ran the single light set through all of the trees. So I didn't put a light set in houses, you know what I'm saying? I put a single light set through all of them, and they were sitting in pine, and because they were sitting in pine, I could run them from one house to the next, and I didn't get fancy about it. I just kind of went like this and grabbed the strand and let it run over to the next house and did like that. If you don't move them, it's fine. And then hid the battery pack under the displayed pine. So that's what you could do. Split them between all three. Hide your battery pack. And these are about gone. We showed them yesterday. They have, oh, there, now you can see it, guys. Yesterday we showed the battery pack lights. If you found us, and by the way, yesterday, if you were wondering what happened to us, Facebook didn't work, period. Yep. Not at all. So eventually we figured out we could text you and get you to follow us on over to YouTube, where we did a YouTube live. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And how do you find that? Magnolias Home Decor? You just type that in?
Search Magnolias NE.
Oh, okay. The account. Anyway,
I
won't even say
Magnolias NE
it's
for Nebraska.
Says.
Magnolias NE for Nebraska. That's easy to find.
Okay, so then anyway, light sets. This is a great one, and the box is maybe by you, but this is the battery operated LED small set. There, that's what it is. That is a 50 light set. It's called battery operated rice lights. If you find the box online, that's the one you're going to want. If you put the flicker on, you can see it better. Now you can see it. So we have flickering houses. We have a flickering via flame. There we go. So that's how I did them at my house. Just laid some pine, hid this under the pine. You can set the timer on it, and it comes on every day. This is also in a wreath outside, and it comes on at night. So I just set it and walk away to one setting. It comes on to whatever you leave it at. So love that look. The houses are. Oh, did you give the prices of the houses?
I did.
Okay, I just missed it.
Yep, and they're all of our special buys are in one link, so it's really easy to shop all these deals. Carol, no, don't. You can't apply rewards points on these, but you earn points. They're already half off, so
that's kind of how it is. We can't stack deals, but you can always earn rewards points. And those of you in the know love to get Magnolias rewards, because it will become accumulated. It will become discounts on future purchases. So just rack up those points. Spring is coming. In fact, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yeah.
And that freight is on the road right now. We're going to be showing that soon.
We actually got some things today.
Oh, I didn't go back and see it. That's exciting.
They won't be ready, I think, until Monday at the soonest, but we're getting there.
New things are fun. I mean, we got to get excited about the next thing. That's our job, right?
Yes.
Even if we're in the midst of Christmas, we still have all our family events. We're going to be thinking forward for you.
Yes. So lanterns, 40% off today. Silver houses, 40% off today. Let's talk about the stuff behind Mom. The angels are half off today. Mm-hmm. Really good deal. Here? Yeah.
Moving right along. So
do you want
the mantle
this by you so that way you can show it? Or do you like it back here?
Can you see it well? I don't know if it's worth looking at it close up because it looks best far away.
So the LED snowflakes you see here, do you remember these from my house? I have them over my mirror. They reflect so beautifully. They look great on a mantle. Very pretty. This is called an infinity light, and basically it's LEDs in a mirrored case, and it looks like the light goes on infinitely. Very cool design. So we have these cool white snowflakes, almost a blue hue. Very wintry, very icy, and these guys are 40% off today. I'll drop a link again to those guys. Making the garland was $86, so today it is only $50. And the 15-inch light, it was $60. It is now only $35. So we have the mix of the two is really fun together. We had a lady, aren't these outdoor safe?
Yes.
Yes, so we had a lady buy the bigger size for her porch. What a fun idea. And the garlands, I think, are just great woven into a mantle.
I like to mix them. We've got them at the front of our store. If you've seen any of our videos by our Christmas tree or the exterior pictures of our store, they're hanging in the windows. And it's that pure white that is a blue-based color. So if you're mixing it with blue or blue LEDs, it's super sharp with blue LEDs. Definitely, it's not the warm color of traditional warm lights. It's a different category of color, but with the navy blue, it's just a really pretty layering look. So
yes.
the long strandy one, when it hangs, and did you get a good look at how they're separated here?
Yeah, so let's measure how long it is between. So it's a 68-inch long garland. Between them is about 14 inches of spacing. Now you do not have to space them out. These look cute clustered in a tray too. So you could put these all together and add them with a swag in a tray.
If you did, you would just be standing them up in the pine. I don't really have anything over here to stand them in, do I?
Well, you have that.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it off? Here, let's just...
Depends how hard it is. I don't want to spill anything.
No,
don't let me touch it. I'll probably break something. So these little guys all have a clear film on them also. So we have not removed the protective film. They'll look even clearer once you get the film off of it.
Let me just limbo under here.
And if you were to put them in a standing situation of pine, you'd want a nice deep basket of pine, tray of pine. This is not big enough, but it will give you the effect. Let's see how it looks. And you would wiggle the light cords down in there and hide them. So I think if you hung them on your mantle down, that'd be one option. But if you get your mantle pine going, what if you just ran them across your mantle pine and stood them up? And the trick would be having the pine be deep enough that you can prop them in there. That's probably the trick. That's an idea. Now there's enough space between them to run in a longer scenario if they're 12 inches in between.
What a fun idea, though. So you can use them in different ways. I think they're so cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One's over here to the side. There's
so if you
6.
decorated with North Star this year like I did, these are going to be really fun added to your decor. I really like those.
Just a different thing. I'm sure you've been seeing infinity lights around. They're very popular. We brought in a small selection. And the snowflakes just were my vision for the window, so that's why I really wanted them.
Hey, if you're catching these special buys today only for 12 hours on 12/12, up to 50% off these special buys. Thank you, Shauna, for your order. Alma, thank you. Carolyn, Shauna must have found something else she liked. Lillian, thank you. Sandy, thank you. So if you're grabbing those special buys, today only. Oh, I can't forget Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Fern. Thank you, Linda and Teresa. So today is the day for up to 50% off just through midnight tonight.
Layered. Okay.
Yes.
This is going to be the last minute decoration you might need for your front door.
So cute.
And
actually, they're kind of fun if I just layer them
in
next to the houses because it lights up the houses too.
You could get pure white lights in the houses, which would then make the houses match better. The pure white color would be a bluer white and not the warm light that we were using. That would work too.
I just feel like you could play with them a lot.
So it's a fun little addition. It's something you could leave out. A lot of people in our neighborhood don't take their lights down outside their house well into the new year.
Yeah, I don't. It's too cold around here.
I know. It just looks pretty to drive down the street.
Yeah.
So none of the infinity lights are battery, Ruth. Everything is
all
plug-in. I've never seen a battery one to purchase, to be honest. They maybe take a little extra.
Probably. Kay, thank you for your order. Appreciate it. So this is Mom's favorite thing. So we showed something from my house at 40% off. Now we're going to show something from Mom's house at 40% off.
Y'all know I've been
dotted dark mushrooms. These aren't really Christmas.
No, they're not.
Kind of every day, but they are included in the holiday sale. But today, the small one, if you want to hold that guy up, is 5 inches tall. Regularly 12. He is only $7.50 today.
Oh, that's a bargain.
Very cute little guy. The medium is 6.5 inches tall. He is only $10 today. Wow. So cute. And the large one, this really big one, with a great large mushroom cap is only $15 today.
He's big. Okay.
Can you measure them?
So that's 17. This is 15. We're at 32 for the sets. So the big one, the cap is 6.5 inches across the cap. Do you not have the measurements in it? And
I have the
7
height.
inches tall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one, the cap is 4.5 across the top, and this one it is 3.5.
Awesome. And this is the dotted dark wood mushrooms. Again, just today, 40% off. And they're obviously cute. I liked how you used yours in the little tray.
Yeah,
At
we
your
should have
house.
grabbed the tray.
They're very cute.
They're in an oval tray that has a very flat bottom, so they stand up. Okay, these are pretty stable. Their bottoms are wide enough. See, when I move it, it stabilizes, so it's not too tipsy, but they are super cute. Just added to a tray. There's a tiny bit of lights in my tray, and I had the other mushroom style mixed with it. I think that's what a small arrangement. So you could put them there, you could put them on the mantle, you can use them after Christmas. I don't think they're Christmassy at all. We just happen to get them in before the fall holiday season, so that's how they're coming in to our inventory as a sale item. And then today, a deal, so $30 for all of them. Does Kathy have these mushrooms? Kathy has lots of mushrooms. You probably don't need any more. But these are some unusual ones. And it took a long time to get the mushrooms into the store.
Yes,
I was trying to find anybody who had mushrooms in stock. And that was bizarre. Everybody was just sold out of mushrooms
They're
this year.
so cute. And I think, too, you can use them all year round. I think that just in a tray, they're very sweet. Kind of a fun little sit-around accent. But I think especially I would use these for winter decor.
Probably.
Or if you have
because
more lodgy.
we're going to have spring mushrooms too.
We are going to have spring mushrooms, yes. And these would
spring
easily
mushrooms.
fit into our next spring look, actually.
They would. Yeah, they would.
You might be seeing them in those spring looks. So
It depends
that's a
if
fun
you buy
thing.
them all up or if they make it to the next spring look.
Right, exactly. So
This
that's
flower
always fun.
arrangement, by the way, is 25% off. This is the Snowy Lunaria Swag. It was $79.50. It probably has a hanger, yes, vertical hanger like this if you want to hang it up. It's frosty. It's got a tiny bit of champagne in there. And that ribbon that we're out of is in there, so it's a pretty piece.
Yeah, $59 today is the price on that, guy.
This is a good tray swag. It's just right for a larger tray. So you could definitely use that as a centerpiece. Pull some candlesticks up through it. Wood candlesticks with this.
Oh, yeah.
Hand me that one. Would look great. That's what we need to do, is mix these with wood candlesticks.
Or the birch candles, too.
So putting candlesticks through this piece would make it a centerpiece.
If you did birch candles, they match the mushrooms as well. If you have those, very cute with that for something a little more. Mushrooms are big this year, Renee. Very big this year indeed.
Yes, like them or not, they're kind of polarizing. A lot of people are like, what is up with mushrooms?
I like mushrooms. I don't think there's anything wrong with mushrooms.
The people who don't like the mushrooms are those of you who decorated with them in the 70s. That's what my mom had them when I was little. We discussed that one day already about how mushrooms have been there, done that back in the early 70s.
Yes.
We all discussed that.
Hey, Susan, thank you for your order. Thank you, Kelly and Vicky, for your orders. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Taylor. Oh my gosh, so many fun orders coming through. So today only, these special buys up to 50% off. Now let's talk about some stems. People have already been buying these stems. Oh, that's a little loud. It's a little loud there, Amy.
They're authentic. They sound good. These are good bells.
They are
They're
nice
not clingy
bells.
bells. These are nice bells.
Oh,
So we're going to talk about bells. We're going to talk about accents. Don't make me drop those little babies. We've got some fun stems today with a theme of gold. You might need to add a little Christmassy vibe to the things at your house. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Some of these stems are in, these are in our Christmas traditions look, our very traditional Christmas look. And this one is one of my favorites. We have it out the top of our traditional red plaid Christmas tree as a topper. And I use 3 of them in the topper of the tree.
These gold Jingle Bell sprays are half off today. 50% off. This is one of my favorite stems this year. Very pretty design for only $7 today. So 50% off, making them $7 until midnight on the 12th.
Wow.
Good deal.
3 for just over $20. So if you see them close, they have a little vintage paint finish over them. I think that's what I would call it. They're gold or brass tone bells, but they sponged kind of a brownish vintage vibe over the top of them. So they have a diminished shine because of that little finish that they
Kathy
applied.
said, not as loud as your bell, Kate.
Yes, Kate's bell.
My jingle bell.
So in the top of a tree,
cowbell.
you can add 3 of them mixed in with your other topper stems, kind of just like so. Then I use them in the tree as stem set additions also.
I liked using them in designs because
Well,
I
was
thought,
just going to say, if we had some stems of pine in here,
Yes.
we'd be set, but we don't.
I thought, you know, this is a fun, different shape for designing. So I was grabbing them a lot for Cedar Hill. So all of my cedar swags had bells coming out either side. All of my drop-ins had bells. And, of course, your porch pots can
You can
have
just add them.
bells.
Right, add them to a porch pot. So
Kathy,
maybe
thank
you've
you
got
for your
one.
order, Kathy. Woohoo.
If you have a porch pot at home, here's how it would look in the midst of pine, regular pine.
Are they
And
outdoor safe? Yes.
Yes, they're metal and plastic. The stem is plastic, so no problems putting that outside. And it is showy. I think, you know, it's going to catch the light during the day. It's going to look nice and bright out in the sunshine. Any of these items will, actually, but this one, I would use it outside. And here is, probably you'd need 2 or 3, depending on the size of your pot. If you did 2, you could stagger them. If you did 3, you'd have a nice triangular effect of the bells. And the color is a little different than the other gold items here, but if you did add these up
Nice
into
antiqued.
in the top of the design, this piece I envision draping out of the front of the design.
This is so cool. I added this. It is such a pretty gold stem. It's called the metallic hemlock spray. 50% off, making it $6, and it's really big.
So if your pot was tall, and a lot of customers lately that have been in the store have been describing tall planters. Do you see how that would drape out the front?
Gorgeous.
If you need a draping thing, what do they say when you're doing real plants? A thriller, a filler, and a spiller.
A spiller,
This is the spiller.
Yes, but maybe you want to balance
That would
out
be the
that
top.
gold. So this is what you can put. Let me just go like this.
That would be your
This
height.
is what you can
I'm gonna
put
drop
over
it.
here. It's called the metallic sea oats spray. And it is also half off. It is only $3.75
Oh,
today.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very large stem.
I never
so
looked at what
it's
these
funny
prices
that
were
it's
gonna
such
be.
a good price. It is literally $3.75 today. And what a showy piece for a porch pot.
So this one, if you fan it open, I think it has 3 sections, or does it have 2? Let me see. If you separate it, 2 distinct sections. So a person should fan and flare it to split it apart a little bit.
Got it?
There we are. I'm just trying to flip half of it there, each direction. So in a larger planter, and of course I grabbed a little dinky one, but in a larger planter, you're going to have a proportionately nice draping piece.
I think you need 2 in this porch pot, personally.
Just load it up,
Yep.
one tall and one short.
Yeah,
Stand that one up a little higher.
I would. So that way you kind of have a bit more balance in that color.
I think I got it.
Got it? Mm-hmm. So pretty.
Or if you need some golden glitz, that's a very good example of how it would look.
It is.
So it's going to catch the light outside. It's going to fill quite a bit in your planter if you need a little filler. Some of other uses for these things. This looks great as stem sets in a Christmas tree.
It does.
Very chunky. If you're doing like church, you know, it's getting a little late in the season, but if you want to bargain for a church tree, you know how they put up these 12 and 14 foot things and they never have enough ornaments. This is a great filler to fill in holes, just putting the stem in the tree. You can use it as a stem set addition, or when you're using it on a stem of a tree, you got these 3 big chunks when you spread it out. So it does take up a lot of real estate in a Christmas tree. And the drapey one, light fixtures, guys.
Oh,
light
yes.
fixtures. That is where I would also hang this. You can imagine how that...
And there's no glitter. You
No.
guys, there's no glitter. It's
There is no
just
glitter.
painted gold. So if you have an aversion to glitter, this is going to be a safe bet for you.
Some people do, and they come in the store and they want us to show them the non-glittered items,
Yep.
which goes pretty fast.
Yes. Okay, so let me give you a rundown of what's happening today. For 12/12, for 12 hours only, we have up to 50% off select items. So no, it's not all Christmas. It's these select items, 12 items, I believe. And this metallic oat stem, for example, is 50% off today, making it $3.75. So really good deals. So if you're just jumping on, I have the collection of special buys linked for you. And our lanterns are 40% off. The biggest one's only $30 today. Our dotted mushrooms are 40% off. Our infinity lights, someone had asked, what is on the backside? They are reversible, you guys. Both
Nothing,
sides
wow.
are the same on the large and the small. So it is a double-sided design. Our angels are half off. Really fun little gift to add in as well. And these indoor-outdoor metallic sea oat spray, 50% off.
Where'd I put the candle ring?
Our antiqued, I don't know, you had it in something. Our antiqued jingle bells are 50% off as well. It's just a really good deal. And we thought, you know what? We didn't know what to show today. And it was 12/12 and we're going to do a deal. And then it was like, oh, it's 12/12 and it's 12 hours only. Kind of worked out. This is 50% off today. So if you missed it, this is our opal bead candle ring. I have this at my house. It's so pretty. It picks up colors and lights so nicely. 50% off today. Automatic. So, oh, Sue's getting 2 orders today.
Incidentally, you should tell them there's a bead stem that matches it.
There is. Yeah, I didn't include, I think it's almost gone. I didn't include it in the sale.
25% off, but it is a matching spray if you like to match things up.
I have it in my tree too. Linda said, girls, you need to stop. I need to buy Christmas presents for my grandkids. Well, your grandkids might want a candle ring.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Wouldn't that be a funny look on their face when they open? Oh, that's for me. Thank you.
Did you ever see the video of the kid that opened a present and it was an avocado? Do you remember this? No. This little girl, maybe it was a little boy, I don't remember, opened the present and went, aw, it's an avocado. Thanks. It was the funniest thing ever. So you never know.
But why? What is the why? Why did she get an avocado?
They thought they would prank her and she'd be disappointed, but she was
so gracious about
Thanks. Yeah. It was hilarious.
Well, her mother trained her well.
Yes. The snowflake lanterns. Yes, they are wood. Great question. They are wood with faux leather handles. Here's the small with a herringbone candle in it. And they nest inside each other, you guys. So the lanterns open and they all nest inside the other. So if you get all 3 sizes, you will very easily pack this away at the end of the winter season, and you can get them out next year. And it's called the Snowflake Punch Detail Lantern.
Well, make sure
Mom
you
had these
use
at her
them.
house.
Use them after Christmas.
I have one under a Christmas tree because for my extra trees
where there's no presents.
Where there's no presents.
It does
what
look
do you
good.
put?
Yeah.
They look nice under the Christmas tree. It gives you something under there, and it's not just empty.
You can stagger a couple or get all 3. They come as a nested set, so you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well get all 3.
What did I decide? I didn't add up the price of all 3 of them. I guess I should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have done that. Now, there's one more gold accent item that comes to you in more of a champagne tone. This is also a plastic, this one does have glitter.
Yep.
Combination.
It's
Here's
called
how
the
it looks.
Glitter Thistle Hanging Spray. It's only
weird.
$7 today.
It's a weird thing. So it looks good draping out of the tree, like 3 of them draping in 3 staggered areas. Looks cool. These also can hang from light fixtures. It is a plastic stem. There is some little plastic vines that don't have the balls hanging off of them, but here's how it looks close up. You can see the weight of them creates a dangle of the stem that's kind of interesting. So it just depends what you want to do with these things. But in the store, we used them in our displays, hanging up out of the pine. If you had a mantle, you could hang them so that they were off on
chandelier.
in the pine. Yeah, in the pine, off on the edges of your mantle as an accent. And if you're doing a light fixture, you could trim the stem off and just lay these, drape them through the light fixture, and even blend them with this one.
So the glitter thistle is champagne, and this hemlock and sea oats are a nice gold. The glitter thistle has glitter, and the hemlock and sea oats have no glitter. It's just painted. So
we're just selecting some things that we knew we would have a lot for other people, for many people to get, not just a handful of people.
Oh man, the shippers are going to be busy today. Thank you for your orders. Thanks, Janet and Robin, Deborah and Jeannie, Mary, Carol, Diane, Linda, Janet, Ruth, Cynthia, Kathy.
Anybody to get bored this week?
No.
Not that we were, but it is a fun little way to give you guys a deal today.
Yes,
and have
absolutely.
A fun featured selection.
Killer
of
deal
items.
today. Oh my gosh, Jennifer! Yes, she said the small lantern would be cute in your tree.
Well, why not? Of course.
Yes.
Of course, we didn't think of that.
That's such a good idea. If you have a 9-foot tree, you could easily put up to the biggest size. If you have a 7.5, I would maybe just stick to the small and medium. But that is such a good suggestion, Jennifer. So good.
Always thinking.
Always thinking.
We didn't even put them in the tree at the store. We could have put them in the North Star tree.
No, we put the black trees in.
Oh, we did have some black lanterns in the tree.
We agreed that the black didn't stand out as good. The white would be much better.
Yes, that is very true.
Fun idea. So, yes, put it under your Christmas tree, in your Christmas tree. Put it, I feel like These are thin enough. Can they sit on the back of your toilet?
Yes,
The medium and the
they
small?
could. You could put it in
Or
the
one
vanity, in the guest bathroom like a nightlight.
Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, the girls would love carrying these around as little
They
like
look
lanterns.
like a purse, yeah. They'll think it's a purse.
Yeah, they would. And they are wood. They're very, very cute. And wow, that's another really good idea for these. So these are
now we've thought of 100 things to
40%
do.
off. Yes, you can. I'm certain you can find some good uses for these. If you are a DIY crafter, I think this would be very easy to paint. So that's another option. If white is not your thing, or maybe you have the white for a few years, and in a few years you're like, oh, I wish those were blue, you could very easily paint these just by going around the minimal hardware that is there. So
yes, that's true,
if you're
you could.
crafty, you might want to.
I don't have patience for that, but
Yes.
someone would.
So flash sale on those, 40% off, 50% off, and we just talked about these the other day, didn't we?
We did. Those are the foraged red naked berries.
Yes.
And I said, I don't know why they're called naked berries.
'Cause they're just naked.
Nobody's explained
There's no snow on
to me
them.
why they're naked. But apparently, look up close, there's cute color variation and tiny little buds on the plastic berry that kind of reminds me of a rose hip. So
Yeah.
it looks like a natural berry you'd see at a garden center. I think that's why it's one of the most popular berries. We buy hundreds because they are that popular. And you can see that they kind of have a lot of weight to them. When they're
They
moving
do.
around, they're heavy berry because
They're like
they're
a
solid plastic.
Yeah, they're solid.
Plastic stem, outdoor safe. So
I
let me
love
see
how real they look. They're
they look in
so
this planter.
gorgeous. So you can put these in a vase if you want. Note, these are heavy, high quality stems. You want a heavy vase.
That's
a light
right.
metal vase, these are going to topple right over because of the quality and the weight to them. We mixed this with some cedar and it was really sharp, or some Norfolk pine would be very pretty. And you know what else is nice? There is mostly berry, minimal stem, so you are really paying for all of this great detail on these very high quality berries.
We'll probably have them again next year. We just buy them
We will.
annually, but we can get some out the door at a lower price today only. Let's add them to this planter. This porch pot is, by the way, currently on sale, 25% off. The winter wood step sitter is $95.50 regular price. It benefits greatly from some extra red.
On sale for $71 today.
It should be a little more upright there. But that's how it would look if you added it. That's just 2 stems. If you added this to your planter at home, they do really look natural. So I've also displayed them with like single stems of Norfolk pine
Yep.
or long needle pine or cedar.
Aren't they so nice? They're so beautiful. They're very high quality. Love the way they
How
move.
tall are these stems? Where you take 'em?
Where did the tape
Here it
go?
is, right
You
beside
have
me.
it.
The total height of the stem, if you're wondering, is 29 inches.
Okay.
From the top to the bottom. So if you're putting them in a planter, they're going to stick out about 2 feet.
Yes.
That would be a visual for you.
Very, very pretty berries. So if you like that red, this is going to be, especially people who come in and they say, I always do real, I want to do faux. What is the most realistic looking faux? This
one.
would
This is,
qualify.
and it's not a red like,
No.
I don't have a red, well, the red ribbon. You know,
It's realistic
It's
red.
a warmer combination of red and deep red. So it's a little
Two-tone.
less glaringly red. It's more
Yes.
natural.
Jennifer is just killing me with these amazing
Ideas?
ideas. She said, yeah, put it on your steps.
Of course.
So if you have like an exposed staircase, or when you come in, you see a staircase in your house, how cute would these be sitting
just line 'em
on
up there?
the steps at the bottom, clustered on either side, 3 on this side, 2 on that side. Something like that would be so cute. That's
Well,
a
there
good
you go.
idea.
Since they
I
all
feel
come
like-
together in a little set.
yeah, and if you, since they're such a good deal, maybe you want to spray them with clear coat and literally leave them outside.
True.
Maybe.
Clear coat would
They
help
wouldn't
'em.
last as
I'd
long.
probably be
but
too lazy, but I wouldn't have them outside for that long of a
No.
season. And maybe if you have a protected porch, they wouldn't get snowed on.
Yes.
But it wouldn't hurt them for a little while.
No.
And they're inexpensive. So there you
Right.
go.
So today, I think that's all the things we have, right, Mom?
I believe so, unless
Okay.
unless I'm missing something.
So I'm going to drop a link again to the whole assortment. Wait. We have 12 items for $12.12. 12 hours, up to 50% off. So, wow, we're really into 12 today. It must be a lucky number. We better go buy a lottery card. So we have for $12.12, 12 hours, up to 50% off these special buy items we just showed. If you missed it, go back and watch the replay. If you missed the sale, I'm sorry. We'll have other fun things happening this season. That's why you have to join us daily on Facebook Live.
Right. And if we don't appear, go to YouTube.
Yeah, go to YouTube.
Because yesterday, if you didn't hear, Facebook let everyone in the world down at noon, and we were unable to jump on. So that's why we were on YouTube yesterday. We just didn't think of it fast enough to text you.
Yeah.
But we do have a YouTube channel, and that's a great backup plan in the world of being reliant on social media. Be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. But what a fun assortment today. It looks like you guys... oh
Finding
my
some
gosh,
goodies?
Jennifer, she said put them in your porch pot.
Jennifer,
If
you're
you
on a
don't
roll.
care,
You're on
if
a
you
roll.
don't care that it gets wet,
Here,
put
let's
them
show it in this
your,
one.
Wait, what about that big white one too?
Oh,
put them in
that
your
would be
porch pot.
Well, you'd have to pull out the stem to get it in there.
Are you sure you want to keep living in Holland? I don't know.
Come on over here, Jennifer. Obviously, we need your skills.
So
over
you'd
here.
probably want to design it around these pieces, but you can imagine how a lantern gives you a fun focal point, especially if you have a candle to put in there. Or maybe you have a centerpiece at home, a really dramatic, large centerpiece that you want a little lantern. That's a great use for the babies.
That's cute.
Oh my gosh, so fun, you guys. Well, thank you for your orders, Carol, Kathy, other Kathy. Thank you, Kristen, Elizabeth, Karen, Linda. Oh my gosh, you guys. They're going to be busy pulling these orders. Mary, thank you. Other Kathy, thank you. We got a lot of Kathys.
It's Kathy Day at Magnolias. Yay.
Yay.
So this particular
fun.
pot, you know what? Kelsey must have made this. I've never even seen this one. The Frozen Branches Porch Pot is new. It's about $78 today.
Very fun.
Frozen Branches Porch Pot.
So shop these 40 and 50% off deals today while they last. When it's gone, it's gone. Or... you know, when it hits midnight. Stop, Kathy says.
One or the other is going to happen. We're stopping now.
We're stopping.
No more
yes.
temptations.
Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us today. What a fun live, and what good deals.
We've had a very fun time hanging out with you, as always, and tomorrow is another day, another fun thing coming up tomorrow. Hey, join us again at noon right here on Facebook. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.